FLOSSTUBE. Welcome to my channel, Stitching in South Jersey. My name is Debbie, and as overpromised and underdelivered until this moment in time, this is Joeyfuhgetaboutit. Man, a few words. It is about 8:15 in the morning, so this is a little rushed. It's a little early. We both had to go into hair and makeup. They didn't do such a great job. But welcome. We're doing this fast. I'm going to try and add it to my September update. If I cannot figure out how to do that, which is most likely, I will put this in as a FLOSSTUBE extra, and I will label it Joeyfuhgetaboutit. So
I'm very excited.
If you have not been with me from the beginning, a little history on why Joeyfuhgetaboutit, how Joeyfuhgetaboutit got his name. When I finally admitted to him, after I had already uploaded my first FLOSSTUBE video, I told him what I did, and he said that he wanted to make a cameo appearance, and I said he did. And I said no, and he said, this is a quote, I went back to the first video and wrote down what I said. I'd be like, yo, this is Joey Stitches over here. Forget about it already.
I refer to her as the South Jersey Stitcher.
He does, because, can you do the stabbing eek thing? Do you want to do that?
She's like a mafia killer down here in South Jersey.
Which is where? Where is South Jersey outside of?
Philadelphia.
Not New York. Go Birds. Okay, so real quick, because Joeyfuhgetaboutit has to get to work. Not in his Eagles jersey. And by the way, I too am wearing an Eagles jersey, but I had mine on first, and he just decided to represent as well. So we're going to start with some questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
From viewers, not from me. We've been together 35 years. I'm out of questions. There aren't anymore.
And I have no answers.
So here are viewer questions. What is your nickname for me?
Really don't have a nickname for you. Mostly refer to you as Sweetheart.
In truth, that's true. I was holding my breath. I wasn't sure what he was going to say. I thought like boss or something like that was going to come out.
Or Pookie Bear.
Pookie Bear or ma'am.
Never.
So, okay, so there it is. That's true. It usually is Sweetheart. And he is usually Honey to me. Oh, and in real life, he does not go by the name Joeyfuhgetaboutit. No.
It's my alter ego.
It is his alter ego. And he preferred to remain mysterious, but I hounded him enough, right? Yes, I was persistent. Okay. Do you know the number of whips that I have? While you're thinking about that, let me count them on my list, because I actually printed the list.
That's a quick answer. She better count quick. No.
Oh.
I have no idea. Oh, boy. She's got a lot. This page is very long. I could try to mess you up and say 12, 16, 42. Silence.
42.
Huh. Nailed it.
42. Because there are two on there that I actually finished. Sweater Weather and Sweet Summertime. I finished. And really, really close to Joeyfuhgetaboutit super secret project. And I mean close. And if you've been with me and you know what it is, when I say close, I mean really close. So, okay. Question.
Go on.
What do you think about my hobby?
Well, keeps you busy, which is good for me. I think it's great. You know, you've, from when I met you, a lot of years ago, you've already have been doing this, and this has taken on a life of its own in the past 10 or so years. But, yeah, good for you having a hobby.
10 or so years, because we do not have children that need us every minute of every day. They only need us 1 minute of every day, but they don't need us like I don't need to keep them alive anymore, feed them, get them to their sports, whatever. But even through having kids, I still cross-stitched, just not like now. And of course, the internet made a huge difference, and FLOSSTUBE has made a huge difference. So there's that. And it keeps me out of his hair when he goes outside to tend to the yard. I don't run to the door in 30 minutes and say, "You're not done mowing this lawn yet? I'm bored. What are we going to do?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, weed every garden, mow the lawn, weed whack, mow the neighbor's lawn," which he does sometimes because the neighbor doesn't. Anyway.
She doesn't watch this.
No, she doesn't. She's not the one that mows the lawn anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She knows he doesn't mow the lawn. Mm-hmm. We digress. What are your hobbies?
Well, you pretty much just said them. I don't know. I don't really have a hobby. I just like to keep busy. I find something to do all the time. Keep myself busy.
He does. To him, a hobby is taking care of the yard. This is my opinion, or getting involved in a project. Like we just replaced the deck on the side of our house. We have sliding doors off of the dining room, and there's a deck there. This is the third deck replacement in the 32 years we've lived in this house, and it is the last deck replacement. But it kept him busy. It kept his mind busy. I found little drawings everywhere and measurements all over the place, and but you're right. You're kind of a doer,
Not a hobbyer.
not a hobbyer, right?
I like long moonlight walks.
He's actually not lying about that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, that's true. We like a good winery on a Saturday afternoon with live music. We're not opposed to that. Mm-hmm. But yes, he doesn't have like a hobby. He's not a woodworker. Floss tuber. But maybe after this, you never know. Mm. Do you understand, this is also a viewer question, do you understand the breadth of the FLOSSTUBE community, LNSs, retreats, etc.?
Well, I don't know what LNS stands for, so the answer would be no. I don't know would you say depth? Breadth?
Breadth, like the expanse of it.
I know you're heavily involved in it and enjoy it, and I know it is a big community. Hope I don't butcher their names, but shout out to Pam and Steph.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. So I pay a little attention.
That's very funny. Pam and Steph, if you're watching, you have a fan. So an LNS is, our LNS would be Stitch by Stitch in Cape May. Is that what it's called? Stitch by Stitch? What
do you mean, a store?
Local Needlework Shop.
Oh,
LNS.
Oh boy.
Retreats. I've never been on a
more bourbon in this.
Retreats. I've never been on a retreat, but you know what they are.
I do, yes.
Yeah, I've never been on a retreat. Maybe someday. Mm-hmm. I do have a craft group. They started out only as knitters and crocheters. I was the first cross-stitcher, although many of them can cross-stitch. No one else did. And now there are a couple cross-stitchers in there. And we just got thrown out of our location, so we have to find a new location. I told you that, right?
The parties were just
wild.
Raucous.
Wild. Okay, and last thing, because we're 9 minutes in. I promised you less than 15. We're going to make it. I asked him to pick out 5 favorite projects. Mm-hmm. Shout out to all the hubbies that went through all the whips with their wives on camera and decided, specifically thinking about the Seattle Stitcher, her husband patiently sat and went through a lot of her whips and yayed or nayed them, and why. Joeyfuhgetaboutit had zero interest in that. And
I had weeds to pull.
he had weeds to pull. Although we were laughing because here's my list of whips. I just printed a quick list. This is not how I keep track of anything. I just printed a list from a spreadsheet. And I read we sat down and I read each title to him with like a one-line description. And after a little while, we started thinking we were on a game show, because I would just bring something up and just give him like a one-line description of it that I thought might trigger him a
Like
memory of him.
The pyramid show.
Oh yeah, $25,000 pyramid, or what was that called?
Something like
Yeah, where you had to guess.
A word.
I was just giving a description and he had to guess the word, but it was not quite like that. But by the end we were laughing because it did feel a little game show like. So anyway, here are the 5 that he chose from the list and from my one-line descriptions. And I have to tell you, I was a little surprised.
In no particular order.
Correct. Not alphabetical, not time started. No
Even though
particular
our list is alphabetical.
My list is alphabetical because that's how I find them when I... Never mind. Don't you have a phone call to take?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is Cabin View... Glasses, sorry. Sorry, it's a little early in the morning for this. Cabin View Gold Collection by Dimensions. Very surprised he chose this one. It's a gold collection petite. It is almost finished. I opted not to show it because it doesn't really matter right now. Tell us why you like this one.
Well, I think it is a very calming scene. I like the colors of it, and it's just a nice picture.
Okay, there it is.
I'm not very deep.
And we love a lake.
Yes.
We love a cabin on a lake.
Yes.
Next,
Ooh, scary.
Haunted Library. And this is kind of a recent start. But okay.
So this one, whimsical yet spooky. Just cool picture. I like the holiday themed ones that you do. You decorate our house with all your finished, whatever season it is. We have plenty of them around the house, and I just like this one for Halloween.
They've seen them. They've seen the finishes. Okay, I like that one too, and that one's really fun to work on. So that's really fun to work on. But I had other focuses this year, so it didn't get the love that it should have gotten. And actually, my next Halloween finish will definitely be Sleepy Hollow. Speaking of, I'm shocked you didn't pick Sleepy Hollow. Almost done that one. That'll be finished for next year. Okay, moving on. Route 66 Christmas Diner by Design Works.
So again, very scenic-y, 50s era, which everybody likes a good diner. Clark Griswold station wagon with a Christmas tree on top.
You are not wrong.
So it's just a nice homey scene, and when it's done, it'll look nice with the others at Christmas time.
Very nostalgic to me, even though if you've been with me from the beginning, you know that I started on the wrong page. I started over here and had to rip out everything I'd done, not recently, and had to start over. But we're all good now because I'm somewhere like down here now. But I also like this one. I was glad that he picked that one. This one was a little bit of a surprise, sort of. A Patriotic Christmas Eve by Twin Peak Primitives, one of my favorite designers.
So I picked this one based on the description she told me when we were reviewing it, but it combines two of my favorite things, patriotism and holiday.
Yeah. And as you all know, our daughter is a captain in the Army, so we are very patriotic, and anything with a flag in it works for me. So you won't be mad when I order my newest cross stitch. It's I have it saved in my cart. Maybe if I get really lucky, somebody will get it for me for Christmas. It's like a USA tiered tree, but I want to have it done in time for the 250th anniversary of our country.
Speaking of anniversary, birthplace of our country.
Ta-da! No surprise at all. Let freedom ring, Leela Studios.
Words are not necessary.
For those of you that do not know, that is Independence Hall in Philadelphia, and that is the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, and we live, as the crow flies, 10 minutes. Literally, if we had wings, we could be there in 10 minutes. Traffic's a different story. But we have been there many times.
Great bars in Old City.
Also super valid. Great bars, restaurants. You can't go wrong. If you want a good meal, come to Philly, my friends, because you will get a good meal. We have been on many field trips with our 3 children through the years. This tends to be where the kids at least once go on a field trip. So they recently moved the Liberty Bell and put it in a pavilion all by itself, so you can walk right past it. And now it sits sort of perpendicular to Independence Hall. So, okay, we're at 16 minutes and he's tapping my leg, so we're done. He's starting to look around. This one was important because we go over geography almost every...
You should have led with that one first.
Sheesh, what a grouch. So, anyway, thanks for joining our little FLOSSTUBE extra. Thanks, Joey Forget About It, for finally letting me drag you in.
Hey, forget about it.
There you go.
You're adorbs. I would do it for you.
Isn't he cute? Okay, so if I can attach it, I'll attach it. If I can't, it'll be a FLOSSTUBE extra. See you in the middle of November. Bye.
Merry Christmas.